In the lead up to the budget this week, there's been plenty of speculation as to what sort of policies will be there, and we've had, of course, a lot of pre-budget announcements. One of the big issues, of course, is the size of the budget deficit and whether this will result in a downgrade of our sovereign debt by Standard & Poor's and other agencies. It's certainly the biggest deficit we've had in our history, and one might say for a small country like New Zealand, it really is putting us on the razor's edge. However, if we think back nearly 30 years ago to the first Lange government and the reforms that they introduced when New Zealand really was very close to bankruptcy, there were lots of good things that came out of that. The reforms in public policy put New Zealand at the fore in the international arena. There was talk of Reaganomics, Thatcherism, and of course Rogernomics after Sir Roger Douglas. At this stage, are we likely to see that sort of really striking government policy initiatives? I think the answer is no. We're in the final stages of a government leading up to an election. Can we really expect strong leadership, decisive economic policy at this stage? The answer appears to be no. And I think that this is largely responsible for the malaise in the New Zealand economy and the lack of decisive leadership being shown. We've had a number of reports on steps necessary to get savings going in New Zealand, to increase productivity in New Zealand, and government seems only prepared to take little bits of these policies. No decisive leadership. If things continue this way, we will slip further and further behind. In the last 10 years, the GDP, real GDP per head in New Zealand has actually fallen. And it is time that economic research really activated some good policy to carry us forward.